And the sulh was finalized with the terms not in favor of the Prophet, because now you can see there was one term that you must go back and come to next year. Second, that our people deserting us, coming to you, must be brought back to us. Your people deserting you will not be our responsibility. They will have safe conduct here. So it was naturally on the term which was not favorable to the Prophet. And here Umar ibn al-Khattab, the Khalifa number 2 of Islam and Muslims, he has said, I never doubted in the prophethood of the Prophet more than on that day. That means he has been doubting in the past, but that was the maximum and climax of it. ما شككت في رسالته كما شككت يوم الحديبية. I never doubted his prophethood as much as I did on the day of Hudaybiya. Fine. He said, Abu Bakr said, Ya Rasulullah, why? Why on these terms? Why are we subdued? And the Prophet said, don't ask me why. This is the order of God. وَمَا يَنْتِقُ عَنِ الْهَوَىٰ إِنْ هُوَ إِلَّا وَحْيٌ يُوحَىٰ. It is wahy of God. Don't ask. Am I not your Prophet? Abu Bakr said, Ya Rasulullah, Bala, believe in me. Whatever I am doing is correct. Well, on that, all the people assembled, except one, of course, swore the new oath of allegiance on the hands of the Prophet, which is known as Bay'at Ridwan. And as the Prophet returned, only one man, of course, did not do bay'ah. But he was not there. You know, in a classroom, when a teacher wants to ask questions, the one who knows most but doesn't want to know, doesn't want to answer, or one who knows most means the other way around, and wants to see that the teacher does not see him, what he does? He just goes under the desk. Or he tries to hide his head behind the boy who's standing or sitting in front of him. So one of them, of course, he hid himself under the camel so that he could not be seen. He refused. The others all, of course, swore the oath of allegiance. And when the Prophet was returning after this sulh, the surah came, إِنَّا فَتَحْنَا لَكَ فَتْحًا مُبِينًا لِيَغْفِرَ لَكَ اللَّهُ مَا تَقَدَّمَ مِنْ ذَنْبِكَ وَمَا تَأَخَّرَ وَلِيُتِمَّ نِعْمَتَهُ عَلَيْكَ وَيَهْدِيَكَ صِرَاطًا مُسْتَقِيمًا. إِنَّا فَتَحْنَا لَكَ فَتْحًا مُبِينًا. Verily we have given you an open victory. Now the question is, people close to the Prophet are doubtful whether the terms were good or not. And there has been no war. What has been there is just a truce. And Allah calls it Fathum Mubin. After Khandaq, after Badr, after Khaybar, after Hunayn, after all those great battles of Islam, there was no ayah of Fath Mubin. The ayah of Fath Mubin has come after the truce, where not a single drop of blood was spilled. Why? This shows the hidden philosophy of Islam, that victory was not based on sword, it was based on the understanding it created. What happened? What happened? The people who came to the Prophet were giving safe conduct. Those who went away, they were given safe conduct. Those who deserted the Prophet and deserted Islam, the Prophet said, there is no force. Even today, sometimes people say, Mulla Sahib, if you will not help me, I will become Ismail. You are laughing, but my heart bleeds. You laugh because you find it quite funny, isn't it? Yes. But my heart bleeds because I am right in the throes of it. I know. Kujadanand hale masu buksarani sahilha. How can those people walking on the shores know what is the position of one who is right in the stream? But I do receive that. If you don't help me, Mullah Sahib, I am becoming Ismail. Right. I am becoming Bohora. Fine. I am turning Christian, because here it is Christian more. The answer I give them is that to help or not to help is secondary. But if you want to convert into Christianity, do it as soon as you can, because Islam doesn't want such things. But if you want to understand Islam, then I am at your service. Come and see me. But if you are going to threaten me and say that if I don't help, I'm going to convert, then do it as soon as possible. We want this kachra as soon as possible to get out. Because Islam said, La ikraha fid deen. We don't fall on the knees of the people to say, please remain, otherwise if you go away the whole house will become empty. It will not become empty. We want people who understand faith. We don't want people who try to buy faith because of facilities and money. This is not a society. It's a religion. A religion is stuck to under all thick and thin. You may have hard days. Allah is testing you. You may have difficult days. Allah is testing you. When people fought in Uhud and Badr under the mountains and scorching sun, saying La ilaha illallah Muhammadur Rasulullah, we people for our mundane and temporal benefits are prepared to threaten to change and convert. To hell with it. To hell. So, the Prophet said, those who desert me and go, let them go. There is no compulsion. So what happened is some Muslims went to Mecca not deserting the Prophet but for business, for Umrah, because they were allowed. The Prophet wasn't allowed. They went there. They were not allowed to come back. Those who came here, they were allowed to come back. What happened? Muslims who went there started propagating Islam. And those who came from there here converted to Islam and went back as missionaries. Within no time, Makkah was ready to receive Muhammad without any attack. Because half of Makkah was Muslim by the time the Prophet entered after 2 years. So the Prophet knew. This was Inna Fatahna Laka Fatham Mubina. This is Fath Mubin. Wassalamu alaikum.